Hi guys, this is Rose again, back with what I promised, my money show. So I thought you would all like this. It's something typically not done, so I'm going to put this out there. It's a different way of doing things, and I just love YouTube, so hi YouTube, mwah. Love yous guys. Out to my Facebook group, love yous guys too. Miss you all. Hope we can all get together and maybe do something big. I would love to interview you guys for my show. You're doing a lot of interesting stuff. Can't wait to hear from you. Don't forget, like this. Make sure you like it. Comment below, especially if you have some great ideas. I want to see you comment here, right here on YouTube. Okay, we're going to start this off with my content here, and this is part 1 and part 2. I had way too much to do just one video. So, I just wanted to start right off with, let me see here, Hebrews 1:14, and this is going to be a short one here. It says, "Are they all ministering spirits, sent forth to minister for them, who shall be heirs," that's us, "of salvation." Okay, I also want to do the power of double, and that is found in Zechariah 9:12. "Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoner of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee." Now, when you read it or write it down, do it like this. Just how it says right here. "I will turn to the stronghold, me, a prisoner of hope. Even today does God declare that I will render double unto me." He's going to render double unto me. He's going to render double unto you. We want the power of the double. Yay! Now, the power of the double is found in Zechariah 9:12. And I have a little affirmation prayer that I like to say, and thank you, Gloria Copeland and George Pearson. I love your show. And I did kind of get this from you guys, so I want to do a shout out to you. And it says, "I believe my 100-fold return is coming to me now, doubled and multiplied. From heaven, my angels and my ministering spirits are bringing my harvest to me now in the name of Jesus." Yes. We want that. We want the double. We want our angels and our ministering spirits bringing in the harvest. I take it. I receive that. Yay, Lord. Thank you so much. And I want to say quick, Genesis 14:20 says, "Tithe a tenth of all." And we're going to get into a little bit about tithing too today. Just so you have it, I wanted to start there. So you have to excuse all my notes. I got a whole ton of them sticking out everywhere. So these verses with your positive affirmations and what you are decreeing and declaring should be in your journal and on your vision boards. Just do it now. And grab a piece of cardboard and put it where you see it every day. And I want to kind of show you. I don't have my vision boards. They were up in Pennsylvania. So I might have to do one for the show. But this was my little throw it up there real quick. And of course, you've seen I was super gluing something before on this, so there's a little mark there. But yay, we're going to get into this. You just want to do whatever you can. Throw it out there and put it where you can see it every day, morning and night. You know, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. Definitely got to have it hanging around the bedroom somewhere. Sometimes you just want to do little sticky notes and put them on your car. So every time you get in your car, you might want to be able to say it real quick. You know, this is important. You got to do this. If you want money, you want financial gain, you definitely want to do this because God's word is truth. And he's trying to get it to you. Which brings me to another subject. And the reason I want to say this is because I can be a little bit of a gamer. I get on all those games that pay you to play, you know. Get on there and I'm doing really good on my games, earning my pennies. You know, I started saying all these prayers And my games did fantastic. I was earning fake coins on there. I did get a couple pennies and a couple little, Walmart cards and stuff like that. But, they were pennies. It took me a year and a half. All added up, I had quite a bit, but it still wasn't enough to really get me anywhere. Then it hit me. Every time I was doing these prayers, my games were getting good. And I was earning fake coins. Gotta take a break from the games. Do my prayers and affirmations all over and my vision boards. And start saying it from my financial bank account. And by the way, we have a heavenly bank account. A lot of money growing up in there. Let's pull it down here. It's ours. The windows of heaven is going to open up for us. I just wanted to shoot that out to y'all. Blessings are going to fall this year. And you are going to get some of that. And we're going to talk about how. So let's get right into this. So, I'm looking down at my notes again. Mark 10:30. You want to write these down. So, if you have to pause to write down these Bible verses or just write them down so you can look them up yourself, you definitely want to do that. If you have to pause to write down an affirmation, that's fine too. And if you have a good affirmation, make sure you comment below. Put it in that affirmation or that comment box. You have any links or URLs you want to throw down there too? Go right ahead. People jump on those comments and they're going to see your URL or your link to something you might do, like stash, one of these things. Stick it in there. See what happens. You just might happen to grow really fast. So God is blessing this site. He's blessing you today. Here we go. Mark 10:30. But I shall receive an hundredfold, and I inserted doubled and multiplied. I want that power of double. Yay. Now in this time, houses and brethren and sisters and mothers and children and lands with persecutions, and in the world to come, eternal life. I claim that. I decree it and I declare it to the world today. I'm claiming that. That is mine. I'm declaring it. It's right straight out of the Bible and it is truth. These things really work. So make sure you do them. Now, I'm going to talk about Jabez. And Jabez, he is found in 1 Chronicle 4:10. I got him listed up here for you. Jabez, when his mother had him, when she was birthing him, she was in a lot of pain. Excruciating pain. Now, for all you people out there that had babies, especially ones that didn't have no medicine, let me tell you, I know what she's talking about. So when she named her son Jabez, that means in English, pain. She named her child Pain. Oh, my goodness. But let me tell you, Jabez did something about this. So, I'm going to read it through and then read you how I do it. It says, 1 Chronicle 4:10, and Jabez called on God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would keep me from evil. That's important, that your hand would keep me from evil, Lord, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. So as you can see, I put the little parentheses there above Jabez's name. I wrote I. I change it to personalize it. So it reads, and I called on God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted me what I requested. Oh, in the name of Jesus, we all got to start doing this. I just want to give you a little thing on what happened to me. So I picked up this little book about Jabez. Found it in a thrift store. I think I paid a dime for it or something. And I was on my way to Florida with my aunt on a vacation. My aunt and my cousin. Hi, Aunt Leah. Hi, Cousin John. Love yous guys. Mwah. But anyways, I started reading this book in the car, and I read that prayer out loud to my aunt. So I read it one time, just out loud. Read it to my aunt. I thought it was very interesting what this book was saying about Jabez. There's a whole book on that little tiny bit of Jabez in the prayer, in the Bible. He's just got a little area, but it's out there for us. That's why God put it in there. Yeah, let me tell you. We were down here, I think about 10 days. I can't quite remember. Might have been 2 weeks, I'm not sure. Stopped at North Carolina to my beautiful cousin, Mary Lou and Daniel. Love yous guys. I miss you. I miss you so much. So let me tell you, people just started giving me stuff. Aunt Mary, or Cousin Mary Lou gave me one of my grandmother's sewing machines, and I was almost in tears. I was so excited. People just gave me stuff left and right on that entire trip. I brought home an entire car full of stuff that people just kept giving me. Can you believe it? Some of these people were like, here, you know, I just have this extra clothes that I just did not want anymore, and they look like they would fit you perfectly. They did, and they were nice. Some of them were very business clothes, very formal. I was so excited. I got a beautiful dress from my aunt, or my cousin Mary Lou, with a beautiful jacket to go with it. Was she tailored to fit me? It came from one of her granddaughters who's a lot taller than me because I'm pretty short. But she tailored it to fit me, and it's gorgeous. I just love wearing it. It's one of my favorite church dresses, so I do wear it often. And I want to thank you. Shout out to you, Mary Lou. Thank you. I hope you're watching this. Your name just came out on YouTube. But anyways, say that Jabez prayer as often as you want. You're going to really, really love what it does for you. You know, there's a lot of blessing to it. So I want to get into some of my other little prayers here real quick. Deuteronomy 8:18. I shall remember Jehovah my God, for it is he that giveth me power to get wealth. It says it right there in Deuteronomy. He gives me power to get wealth. Start saying these Bible verses. Write them down. Put them where you can see it. On the fridge, in your bedroom, in your on your bathroom mirror. Luke 1:45. I am blessed because I believe that the Lord would do what he said. Yay. The Lord does what he says. He cannot lie. No. He has to tell the truth. So he is telling you the truth. So say that every day. Job 22:28. I wanted to throw this one in here because your affirmations, you are decreeing a thing when you say them. You are decreeing it out loud. And that brings me to another point. Make yourself a little video, a little personal video just for you. Put it on your phone. You can listen to it in your car on the way to work. It's important to hear your own voice saying these things, not just saying them, but hearing yourself saying them, seeing yourself saying them. Says Job 22:28, thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways, upon your ways. You want to decree this, and when you do those little videos for yourself, your subconscious sinks it in. Your heart it goes down into your heart. And you know, when you get it in your ears, get it in your eyes, it starts coming out of your mouth. And when it gets coming out of your mouth, you'd be surprised when it comes out. Somebody might all of a sudden be talking about their bills, and all of a sudden that decree will come right out of your mouth, and it's something their spirit just sucks right in because they need it at that time. That's how God works. He's just supernatural. puts that right in you when you need it and puts it right out of your mouth when somebody else needs it too. Love Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. That's amazing. Let's throw that little note to the side so I don't get all confused here. Okay, turn the page. I'm always turning pages, and yes, I got my notes right here on my lap. Lots of them. I told you I have lots of stuff, and I'm trying not to really do this video real long, but make sure you watch it to then. I got another tip of the day. And make sure you comment. I want to see your comments, guys. That really helps me, and it helps me to go in and see what you guys are saying and doing. You know, I'd love to do more videos, and I'd like to know what you think. If you're another YouTuber out there, put your comment below and who you are. I'll go on and watch your show, subscribe, and I will definitely mention you in my things. By the way, shout out to Think Media. If you're ever planning, ever planning to do YouTube, you want to go on Think Media. Check them out on YouTube. I subscribe. I learn so much from Think Media. Thank you, guys. I truly appreciate you, Think Media. You are teaching me so much. I'm learning a lot. Yes, I know to turn my phone on its side now. And yes, I'm doing all this on my smartphone. So editing is not that easy yet. But I'm figuring it out. I appreciate everything you're doing. So I wanted to go. I did the videos for the personal use. So we're going to put that note to the side. Isaiah 45:3. This is good. And it says, and I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that I mayest know that I, the Lord, which call thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. God is going to surprise you. Say that in your own words. And God will give me the treasures of darkness and the hidden riches of secret places, that I mayest know that God the Lord, which calls me by my name. He knows my name. And he is the God of Israel. Yay. Oh my God, he knows my name. He knew me before I was formed in my mother's womb. He knows you before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knew you. That's important. Your life was all planned out. He wrote that little book of expectations. He wrote that book for you. Ask him to show you what's in your book and how you can move forward in life. He will do amazing things for you. He's doing amazing things for me. God is going to surprise you. Yay. 2 Corinthians 9:8. And I love this one. This sits by my doorway up in Pennsylvania on my little shelf so everybody can see it. I had it on my wall, but my cat keeps knocking it down and the wind blows it. So it's sitting on my shelf now. It says, and God is able to make all grace abound toward me, that I, always having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work. I am so grateful, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come, harvest, come. I reap my harvest now in the name of Jesus. You know, reach out and grab it. Take it by the horns. It's mine. It's mine. I take it. 3 John 1:2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper, so that you mayest prosper. Prosper. And be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. You know, going back to Isaiah 45:3, I do want to say, the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places. A lot of that's in here. You know, God's going to enlighten you. And when you're enlightened, you're just going to go forward really fast. Your life's going to make big changes. So I'm really hoping you're getting this and you're writing all these down, because it's important that you know God's word. And yes, you do have to research, you know, who was speaking to who and, you know, at what time, you know, so when you study the Bible, there's all that little stuff that you got to consider. Definitely consider that too. But God put this word out there for us. So we need to use it. And using it with your affirmations and decrees and declarations, wow, it'll just blow your mind. Look, I'm now living in Florida. Absolutely beautiful down here. Yes, it does get cold from time to time. Don't believe the lies. It's not always sunny, but yes, for the most part, it's sunny. My 2-week vacation was definitely sunny, and I'm grateful for that. I gotta go back to work on Tuesday, and I'm in a golf cart driving around in the cold. I'm hoping to get out of this job someday. That's why I'm doing these YouTube videos. Okay, Proverbs 10:15. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is his poverty. Keep that in mind. You know, when you're poor, you're always thinking poor. You got to get out of that mindset. You want to get in the right mindset where you're thinking wealth all the time. Study it on YouTube. Get out your little prayer journals. Do whatever you have to do to change your mindset. God renews our mind. He's going to help you with this. He's not going to let you do it alone. He doesn't leave us. He doesn't forsake us. This is for all of us. John 6:37. Jesus said, all that which the Father has given me now comes to me. We are co-inheritors with Jesus. So what all the Father had for him, he has for us. Let's take that. I take that, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do want to discuss tithing. Remember that little verse from Genesis that I threw out there? Tithe 1/10 of all. I wanted to definitely say that. You know, there's a huge thing about tithing. You know, when you tithe, you're putting Jesus first. You're putting God first. My daddy is first when you tithe that 10th. And it's really, really important to put your tithes out there. God is going to bless you tremendously when you do. And make sure you sow it into good seed. That means you want to put it into a church that you know is praying over that. And they are tithing their 10th into another ministry. That's the power of the devil, people. When you sow it into good seed, when you put your tithes into a good place, and you know they're doing the Lord's work, and they're sowing it into another ministry that's doing the Lord's work, that's doing the Lord's will, you get double blessed. Keep that in mind. That money is coming back to you. You know, and if you don't have the money, start giving stuff away. Those old clothes. There's a mission down in Elizabethtown. Hi, Elizabethtown. Love yous guys. E-Town, Pennsylvania. All yous Etonians. They're looking for stuff. You don't have money? Start bagging up your stuff, whatever they need, and take it down there. A gallon of water is like 98 cents at Walmart. If they need gallons of fresh water, grab some and take it down and say, Lord, this is my tithe. This is what I have. This is my oil. Where's my oil, Lord? You know, when you hand out that oil, he's going to give it back to you. Yay. Thank you, Lord. So Genesis 28:23-22 says, of all that thou shalt give me, I will surely give the 10th unto thee. So, you know, when you're giving that 10th to the Lord, he's just going to throw it right back at you. And it's going to be doubled and multiplied. Yay. So, let's say I tithed. My tithes were supposed to be $80 or $87 this week. I tithed 100 because that extra giving and offerings, you want to throw that in there if you can. If you can throw an extra dollar in there, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It will be a true blessing towards you. And I'm telling you, it comes back. It doesn't always come back in money, but it might be some huge surprise like some stranger just paid your bill because he wanted to do something to pay it forward. Oh, by the way, pay it forward. If you have never watched that movie, watch it, watch it, watch it. Really good. You want to pay things forward too, people. That God's watching you. He wants to see what you can do. Leviticus 27:32, the tent shall be holy unto Jehovah. So when you tithe your tenth, God deems it holy. You know, it could be 10% of that pear tree you got growing in your backyard. Instead of letting it rot away on the ground, go out there and grab the best fruit off of it. You know, a bushel or two, and give it to the food bank. Tithe it, say, Lord, here's my tithes. Because I know they're going to give it to somebody that needs it more than me. Thank you, Lord Jesus. 2 Corinthians 9:6-15. The cheerful giver. You know, I saw in tithes before I read that, and I gotta look for my little book here. Where was I? Oh, if you're coming to the Lord with your petition, you know, when you go in front of a judge at court, you're petitioning him for something. You're petitioning him to, you know, help you get out of this fine that you don't think whatever you need, you know, whatever the devil is coming at you with, you're petitioning the Lord for. So when you go in front of the Lord to petition him for something to help you out, let him know, I'm a tither, Lord. I have tither's rights. I'm a believer, Lord. I believe in you. I believe you died on the cross for me. You rose from the dead. You are my King, Lord. I have believer's rights. Let him know. It's amazing what he will do for you. He knows you have tither's rights, and he knows you have believer's rights. He is going to jump up and say, yay, I want to do something special for you. So I wanted to read this one to you out of my journal, The Cheerful Giver. There it is, people. 2 Corinthians 9:6-15. But this I say, he which sows sparingly shall reap also sparingly. So if you're only tithing out your pennies, because you don't want that money to leave your hand, you're going to reap sparingly. Only pennies are coming back to you. Keep that in mind. And he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Keep that one in mind too. Definitely. You know, take 30 days and say, I'm going to give away something for 30 days straight. You know, whether it's to wash off your arm to somebody that really needs it, or maybe it's those old clothes in the attic that you really need to pull down and wash up and just give them to somebody who needs them. You know, give something away. One thing every 30 days, or every day for 30 days, and see what God blesses you with. He's going to surprise you. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart. In your heart. So let him give, not grudgingly. Don't give it like, oh, I really don't want to see it go. I haven't worn this shirt in 2 years, but I love it. Don't be grudgingly about it. Or of necessity. We're not just doing it because we need things. So you're not like, here, I'm giving you this because I know God's going to bless me. There you go. For God loveth a cheerful giver. So just kind of like, let it light up your hearts, people. Let it light up your hearts. You know, you don't have to post your givings on Facebook and say, look what I did. We're not going to boast about it either. We're just going to do it because we love doing it. We love helping out others. We love paying it forward. We're holding doors open because we love to see people's smiles when they walk by and say, thank you. And God is able to make all grace all grace. We want that grace, all grace. Abound toward me, abound toward you. He's going to make all that grace abound toward you when you're a cheerful giver. And I, always having all sufficiency in all things, says, and ye, always having, but I always change it to I, because it's like my positive affirmation. May abound to every good work. As it is written, he hath dispersed abroad, he hath given to the poor, his righteousness remaineth forever. Your righteousness remaineth forever. That's awesome. We're leaving legacies out here, people. What's your legacy? You know, this legacy is going to be around forever and ever and ever. Make it a good one. Now he that ministereth or gives seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food and multiply your seed sown. See, it says it. Multiplies your seed sown. So what you give is multiplied. And increase the fruits of your righteousness. Yea, thank you, Lord. Being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God. For the administration of this service not only supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgivings unto God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Don't forget to thank him. Whiles, thank you, Daddy. Whiles by the experiment of this ministration, they glorify God for your professed subjection unto the gospel of Christ, and for your liberal distribution unto them and unto all men. And by their prayer for you, which long after you for the exceeding grace of God in you, thanks be unto God for his unspeakable gift. I really, really, really hope you wrote all these things down. I want to tell you, don't forget to hit that like button. Comment below. It really helps me out, guys. I want to see what you have to say. And I hope you got something better. You might come up with that perfect affirmation that we all want to hear. So comment, comment, comment. Share this video. I know somebody out there needs it. Don't forget to look for part 2 because it's coming up. And definitely hit that subscription button. I need my subscribers. Definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video and you can get the ones I did before this. I did that other little short money challenge one. You definitely want to go back at that. I'm such a goof off sometimes. I try to make this as enlightening, as fun for you as it is for me. I'm enjoying this, and I want to thank you all out there. And shout outs to my family and friends. I love you guys, Corey and Amanda. Hi, guys. So, I'm not going to do my whole show on shouting out to everybody, but I love you anyway. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. You guys made it possible for me to get out there and do this. I want to thank you for everything you do. Love, subscribe, like, comment. I need those comments. Definitely share this video. Have a good day, guys. Look for part 2. It's coming up.